ago.
And
Well,
congratulations to them for winning the team championship. That's awesome. It takes a group of guys working hard together to get a team championship done. Uh, Very difficult task, so congratulations to the team on that.
that's something the Justin has been doing a fantastic job. It looks like in the AMS League Championship at amsleague.com, Dalton Baldwin Racing will be taking home the team championship. Most likely, there's no guarantee, obviously. Drivers for that team are Dalton Baldwin, Greg Elliott, Justin Page, and myself, Avery McDonald, driving number 7, Sandy Chevrolet. But that's a hard achievement to get because you got a lot of good teams, and not everybody can make every single race. So that's another thing you got to work with is getting those solid performances to help gain more points.
Yeah, I want to say something funny a little earlier when I was telling you the technical side of broadcasting is we have to adjust sounds. And remember when I told you earlier I was on Whisper to change the sound? Apparently we weren't, as I just got a message from a viewer, but that's funny. So sorry guys that you all could hear me there as we had some adjustments there. But man, back to the race side, telling you what, man, you got to give it up to the number 54. It's 9 laps to go till he wins the championship here. He's got to be ecstatic. I know he wants to get up there and win this race. What are the chances that he can pull off a win sitting back like he is right now? Back in the 7th position, Dalton Baldwin there in the number 54 M&M Chevy. He's going to have to make a few moves, but with the pit stop, he wasn't able to fix all the damage, but maybe fixed enough to at least get back some speed.
But with his damage, I'm not quite sure it's going to be slim to none, but you never count out Dalton Baldwin. That's one thing I've learned from racing with him so far.
I tell you, a driver to watch out for is going to be the number 99 X-Side Ford Fusion, as well as the number 43 STP Fusions. I got to look at both Fords. The pace cars off, and we're fixing to go right now, guys. Let's see what happens. There's going to be 8 to go.
Yeah, right now we're going in the back stretch. Josh Hall in front with Hall, Elliott, Ostrander on the inside, and Hagar. Trying to push the number 77 of Houston Hamer. And you got Armando De Arco sitting in the back. You're going to try to get that draft or else isn't going to be pretty. Take a look at Hagar getting a little bit sorely there on the outside. Armando able to shut the door on Hagar. Hagar's out to dry. Not what you want to see if you're driving a Ford Fusion right there at number 99.
Definitely not, but it's okay right now. The 24 trying to find the 73's bumper to get the most off of the draft. He's actually going to have to go up and try the 99. 77 is trying to get pushed by the 99, but just can't find the speed, so we went down to the 73, and hopefully we'll see. I tell you what, I misjudged the number 2 of Hall there. He's doing a fantastic job out in the lead right now with 8 to go. But I'm still calling the 43. I called one of the Ford boys, so I think they're going to be able to pull it out. As you see, the 43 is tucked in right where he wants. He's trying to look to find a spot to pass, but I don't know if he's going to get it quite yet unless he gets that push. Oh man, they're tight.
Ostrander is getting a run with the number 77 of Houston Hamer. These guys aren't used to drafting with each other. It's the first race since the first race of the season. They've been at a super speedway. So, that's before the new temperature model and the new grill tape model, and how they're on the grill tape here at the draft, trying to get more pack racing. But right now, it's all about the number 2, Josh Hall. Hamer going to the inside and try to keep up with the 43. He's going to try to run to that 43 to get around number 2, Josh Hall. And, that's something the 43 can do right there. Greg Elliott, he can hold that line, and he can do some racing. Oh, he looks to the outside, and Hamer said no.
Yeah, definitely shut him down right there.
There he goes. They're 3 wide here at Daytona. I expected Hamer to try to push the Greg Elliott from Greg Elliott Motorsports. Here goes Hamer, going to try to connect up with Elliott. Elliott working his way, trying to get that lead as they got 5 to go here at the Daytona International Raceway. International Speedway, whatever they feel like calling it tonight.
Yeah, Daytona International Speedway, I think is what we call
International Speedway.
Officially. But, man, you got it all. 3 wide racing here at the end. This is what it's all about, guys. Closing out the season here This is what it's all about. You want to, a lot of guys are like, oh, the season's already decided. What's the point? The point is, if you get a win coming out of the last season of the race, you go into next season with that confidence that you can get out the start and get the best start you possibly can on a points championship for the following year. These guys aren't racing for this year. They're racing for next season right now, and that's exactly what you're seeing. It's all time to go now. You don't want to leave the off season with a bad result. You want to leave on a win, and that's what they're trying to do right here. The 43 up top, the number 2 down low. It's exciting right now. The 43 leaves with 4 laps remaining, guys. We'll see if I called it right. It's going to be tough. Greg Elliott out front. He's getting pushed by the number 2 of Jay Hall, and this is going to be fun. Chris Ostrander back in the 3rd position. 4th right now is the number 77, and this is what it's all about, folks. Watch what happens here with 4 to go.
There to go right now here at Daytona International Speedway, and I tell you, Elliott moving up. It's into the number 73, Chris Ostrander. That was all on Elliott. Hall trying to work his way up. That's something you may have seen from Elliott before, and Ostrander is probably not too happy. But with 3 to go right now, looks like Ostrander is in the lead right now. And watch out for that run from Nathan Hagar. And I tell you,
man, what a move by the 73 right there. That was really, really gutsy, and he pulled it out just right. The 43 tried to stop him, but was unsuccessful there. And that might ultimately cost him the win right there. That move right there, getting aggressive like that, trying to stop him. But he's going to tuck in behind here with 3 laps to go, Avery. He's going to, 2 laps to go now, and see if he can get this thing done.
Hall trying to look to the inside of Elliott. Elliott's holding that ground. But right now, they're going to try to make it 1 to green so they can finish this puppy on the green. But Elliott is driving like his idol, Dale Earnhardt, holding off the number 2. And you see he did try to block the 73. They're getting ready to come out, turn number 4, take that white flag right now. Armando De Urkel's looking at these drivers and saying, please wreck. I'm the bad man out of Dallas, Texas. I'm going to try to take the W. But right now, it's too wide. Oh, man. Ostrander looked like he came up into the Greg Elliott. Oh, too bad for Armando De Urkel. He got involved. Caution's out. Caution's actually out because the white flag.
Wow. So the winner will be the number 73.
Like they're still racing tough. I do not have the caution sign on here. Pace car did drive out. But right now, Josh Hall, your winner, your leader actually. Josh Hall's down on the TeamSpeak server, so we can't get an interview with him. We're gonna have to get a replay of that system on what happened, and see if Armando De Urkel, did he get that thing going? He got that going. It looks like Armando's gonna take a 4th place finish, but right now checkered flag's coming out. Who's gonna win? Josh Hall wins by a nose.
Wow.
By a nose.
What a finish right there as the number 2 barely gets it in front of the 77. I underestimated Jay Hall right there in the number 2 indoor karting Chevrolet. He does it right here on the final race of the season. And as soon as we get the official results, we'll do a final rundown of how they run. Avery will get that for us real soon. But what a finish here at Daytona International season to close out the season here.
Yeah, that was a great run. Josh Hall, he drove a great race. He only led 8 laps, but you know what? He led the final lap, which gives him the W. We're going to take actually a quick replay of what happened there. It looks like Ostrander tried to take that little block, but I'm not sure what happened there. So we're gonna, we're here to take a look at some interviews, buddy. Replays.
I knew what you meant.
We'll get some interviews today, bud, but we're gonna go back up. We're gonna have to go back a little bit more. We're gonna bring the. Here we go, chopper camera. Let's see what happened. Josh Hall took that win. He did a great job. But, that's what needed to happen was with Greg Elliott right there. Going down the back stretch, you see Hall's said, I'm going to push you. Oh, man. I don't know what happened there. It looked like
I'll tell you what's
Ostrander
crazy.
Might have went up.
Ostrander, when he went across the grass and into the pits, he hit his own pit box. How do you do that? I mean, he couldn't have done that if he tried. That's wild.
I'm not sure what happened. We're going to take a look at this front suspension cam to see if
that's really tough to see who's at fault there, because the 73 and the 43 both racing for position. You're really going to have to slow it down to see who made the move. I think the 73 came up to the 43 ultimately. When you first view it, the 43 kind of got his nose down a little bit, but he straightened out. Then Ostrander comes up into the 43, and that's when it happens. So when you look at the suspension cam, you really can see it. The 73 did make an upward angle.
Here we go. We got a slow motion view right now. Let's take a look, see what happened. Ostrander, I'll tell you, I think Ostrander came up the most. Greg Elliott came down a little bit. But I'm going to have to say that one's on Ostrander. It might have been a little net code, but in the end, Josh Hall, your winner. Congrats to him. He did a fantastic job. We're so proud of him. He did a great job.
Yeah, he did. Nice job on the slow motion replay as well. You'll see. Yeah, that was so close. That was a crazy finish here at Daytona International Speedway. Well, congratulations to the number 54 M&M Chevrolet. He is your champion here, and gonna maybe hopefully catch up to him and hear what we have to say from the champion in just a little bit.
Right now, we're gonna get a quick run through. Josh Hall taking home the W in the final race in the Syncreon Automotive 80 at Daytona International Speedway. In second place, Houston Hamer. Another strong finish for Houston, taking home that second. Nathan Haggard in third. Armando De Arco making this comeback in fourth place. Your champion, Dalton Baldwin, fifth place. Got in sixth, Chris Ostrander, seventh, Greg Elliott. Eighth place, Jeff Coe. Ninth, Justin Page. 10th, Dave McMahon. In 11th, Sean Giroux. 12th, Malik Ray. Actually, 12th goes to Ryan S. Oates. 13th, Malik Ray, and myself getting 14th place. Got to get some points. Big shout out to Josh Hall. We won't actually be able to get him in an interview. He's not in the team speak. But we're going to bring up your champion, Dalton Baldwin.
Chris, you went on to...
Dalton Baldwin, how we doing, buddy?
Pretty good.
Man, you took home that championship. I know the race didn't end the way you want to for you. But, running consistent in the chase, you kind of did a little Tony Stewart on anybody. What do you got to say for that, bud?
It was awesome. I mean, everyone made it really tough in between Justin and Malik and all those guys, but it was a fun battle and a fun season. And glad we came home with the championship. And fortunately, once we got the pole tonight, it was solidified. We had the championship, so it was nice to be able to just race and not have to worry about points or anything. And it sucked at the end. Got that damage, and then got a bad restart, that last restart, and just lost the draft. And so, but they all looked like they had a fun finish, and like I said, it was awesome to come home with the championship.
Well, congratulations, Dalton. We enjoyed watching you this season. Look forward to seeing you defend your championship next year. But first off, enjoy this one, buddy. You definitely deserve it on a consistent basis of winning and just doing a good job all season long, and then the number 54. But we appreciate it. Congratulations once again, buddy.
Yeah, thanks, JD. It was a really fun season. I'm really looking forward to next season.
That is Dalton Baldwin, your champion for the 2013 and the 1 week 2014 series. Congratulations, Dalton.
Thank you.
We're going to bring Armando De Arco. Armando, the bad man out of Dallas, Texas, taking home a fourth place finish. Armando, do you got a copy, buddy? Armando, you got a copy, bud? Looks like Armando is away from the microphone. We're going to bring in Houston Hamer, today's runner-up finisher.
Yeah, it was a killer finish, too. Hopefully we get him on board here in just a second.
The man, runner-up, Houston Hamer. Do you got a copy, bud?
Yeah, I got you.
Finally, someone's here. Hey, Houston, congratulations on that second place finish. You try to make that move, but it just wasn't enough. Congrats, bud.
Yeah, I made it a little too late.